welcome back to another episode of Not Your Therapist with your host, Yasmin Kylie. That's me. Anyway, so how y'all been feeling? I never really asked that. How are you guys feeling? What you been up to? Yeah, I just been doing hair, cooking and cleaning and cleaning and cooking and doing hair and just repeat, and picking up topics for this damn show. I'm so bored, y'all. I really need a host. It's to the point where at first I was like, I don't need a host. I don't need a co-host. I don't need a co-host. I need a co-host. I'm about to put out an ad and say that I'm looking for a co-host because I cannot do it alone. I need a girl here to feed off of. And I have no friends in this town. Like, it's really irking me. I need a co-host. So if you're watching the show and you're willing to travel, come get on the show with me. Come talk some shit with me. Let's have a grand time. I'm looking for a co-host in the Southern Maryland area. So yeah, come collab with me. Come get on the show. Get on the show. I need somebody to talk with. I'm sitting here blabbing. I need somebody to feed off of my positive energy. You feel me? Yeah, so I just been doing hair. I just been coming up with topics, and I've just been cooking and cleaning, and cleaning and cooking. Okay, Big Mama is tired. Big Mama is tired, y'all. So let's get into these topics. The topic of the day is Cheatersss. Oh my god, the topic of the day is Cheatersss. Let's talk. Okay. So this is the question I have. Do you guys think that people cheat because it's a thrill, or do they cheat because it's literally like a mental fucking disorder? I feel like some people cheat because it's a thrill. I feel like people just get, like, it just helps them with their adrenaline. They get an adrenaline rush when they're cheating and when they're being sneaky and doing shit that they know they're not supposed to motherfucking do. And my problem that I had with cheaters is like, bitch, you could just be single and do you. Why have a whole fucking girlfriend or boyfriend on the side and you want to cheat? Just be single. What's so wrong with being single? I keep telling y'all, when I was single, I was thriving. Just be single. You do not have to keep leading people on and keep trying to be extra and have extra bitches and extra hoes that you can't even satisfy. Because unless you got some bread and a long dick, because let's get into it, you really can't satisfy all them girls. And then for the girls, that means you just running around throwing pussy. I hope you get paid. I hope the other nigga is giving you what you want out of a man that you can't get out of your boyfriend. I hope you're getting some cash. Because going around jumping on dicks is dumb as shit. It's just not, what's the point? So yeah, I think some of y'all get an adrenaline rush on being sneaky, but I think other people be trying to prove to themselves that they still got it. Like when you're in a relationship for years and you start getting bored with the shit and you really just feel guilty, you just like, I really do love them, but I'm just not feeling it, and then I'm scared to break up with them. Why do y'all be scared to break up with people? We need to normalize breaking up with people. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, it's that big of a deal, but it's not that fucking serious. It's not that scary. All you gotta do is say, it's not you, it's me. It's not you, baby, it's me. I have shit that I'm going through and I just feel like we need to take a break. It's that simple. Or say like, are you happy? Are you really happy with me? Because I feel like we need to take a break and figure ourselves out apart, and then we can get back together if it's worth it. You know, something so easy like that. Just communicate how you feel, and then you can go fuck on other bitches and other niggas, you know? But why lead the person that really loves you on? It's so dumb. Some of y'all are mean. I find it funny that people try to talk shit about people who are like poly, who want to date other people, but yet they want to fuck with other people, date other people, do all these things, but they want to do it behind the other person's back. Why not just be open about it? Why not be in an open relationship or with somebody who is also agrees to that lifestyle? You know, like, why not be with somebody that also wants to be poly or wants to have an open relationship or is into things like that? Because I think a lot of y'all like leaving people hanging and leaving people in the dust and like treating people like shit. I think that y'all really get a thrill from that. I think that, well, I feel like y'all just want to have y'all cake and eat it too. And it's not going to go down like that. Especially not with me. Especially not with me. Because as soon as I figure out, like, you on some other shit, Big Sis is on some other shit too. And I'm gonna be on some whole different type shit. Like, you wanna play the game, I'm gonna play the game, but I'm gonna play that bitch much harder. It's gonna be to the point where you're gonna be crawled up in a corner crying, shaking, wondering what went wrong. You're not about to play with me. I'm gonna play with you 2 times harder. That's one thing about me. Like, if we in it, we in it. But if you wanna play some fucking games, let the games begin. Let the fucking games begin. Y'all like to drag people the fuck along. And I hate that. It's like, give me the opportunity to say what I want. Why do you want me to be stuck with you and you doing what you want to do? And I hate the niggas that be like, oh my God, I don't know what I'm going to do without you. Like, overreacting when you finally find out when they try to, and you break up, you try to leave and they trying to, oh, but baby, I really do love you. I messed up. It was an accident. It was an accident for months. I remember I had one nigga, he literally was in a whole relationship with me and a whole nother girl, right? And the other girl going DM me talking about, oh, I just feel like if you would just get out of the picture, we could have a whole relationship. I'm in love with this man. Da 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 da. You know that said, sis, you can have him. And when you tell a bitch you can have him, and you play it like you don't care, because I'm not gonna say that I didn't care. I cared a smudge. My sister, this is the thing. Okay, so my sister had moved to Alaska for a little bit, and that I was in a relationship. I was going hard, like I really loved this boy, but my sister had came back home, and he was cheating. So it's like, my sister home, she's back at home with me. It was hella shit going on. I knew hella people. We was outside, y'all. 7 days a week outside. I did not care about what that nigga had going on. So when she hit me up on that shit, I was like, kudos to you. I'm happy for y'all. Have the nigga. I don't care. It's your problem now. I was with that nigga since high school. Like, you just met that nigga a year ago. Like, it's your problem now. I don't give a fuck. And when I told her I didn't give a fuck, I think that shit scared her. I think that shit made her feel like, should I give a fuck? But her dumb ass still stayed with her. Her dumb ass still was like all on his dick. Because she was a different type of bitch. And I was just having a ball. Like, my sister came home from Alaska. That was all she wrote. We was having a ball on these niggas. We was outside every motherfucking day. We didn't even have to bring no money outside. Like, when I tell you, it was like, I'm a flirt. Soon as I see a nigga in the club, I'm a flirt. Like, I did not care. I was outside. I was having a ball. So I just feel like, be single and do that same shit. Why the fuck you gotta drag people along? And you was never gonna get one up on me, baby. Never. So can we talk about that poly couple? Cause it's a lot of niggas out here that want multiple bitches, but they can't even fucking afford them, or they can't even treat them right. And with your poly, like the real people who marry different women, they treat their women like women. They all play their roles. The women take care of the house and take care of the kids, and they just expand the family. And the man goes out and provides for that motherfucking family. So if you broke and shit trying to cheat on bitches, it's like, calm down, because you have to have a certain tax bracket to be acting that way. You know, you got to have a certain tax bracket to even get the bitches that you think that you out here getting. Because it don't be none of that. I just really can't stand cheaters. Y'all know, do y'all remember the show Cheatersss? Do y'all remember the fucking show Cheatersss? If I was on that show, I would want to be the cameraman. I would be chasing the fuck out of y'all. I would have the camera right here on my head. I would strap that bitch to my head. And when I say every single day that I'm not at work, I would be at a track just jogging, like practicing for how fast I'ma fucking run after y'all. And I wouldn't miss an inch of fucking film. Like every single point of the whole video, everything that I see, I'm gonna catch on camera. I'm catching it all. They Cheaters, if it's still a show today, if they're still recording that show today, they need to hire me as the cameraman because I would not miss a inch of fucking footage. The whole fucking show would be hilarious because I would be running so fast after them motherfuckers. And I need to exercise anyway. So, cheaters, hire me. Hire me because we're going to get to the bottom of that shit every fucking time. Every fucking time. Every time. So I have a question for y'all. If y'all two are not boyfriend and girlfriend, like if y'all have not established a relationship and the other person sleeps with other people, is it still cheating to y'all? Comment below. Cause I don't think so. I feel like if we is just in a situationship, and I'm not the type of bitch that you want to be in a situationship with, because I'm gonna play my role harder than I had to. Okay, like you're gonna be sitting here thinking like, oh, like you think it's never gonna be a time in my life that a nigga is gonna be doing him and I'm not gonna be doing me. But when I'm around you, I'm gonna be sweet, I'm gonna be kind, I'm gonna be doing all the things you want me to do for the most part. But just know, I'm dragging my nuts just like you dragging your fucking nuts. You not about to be dragging on me. You're not about to drag on me. It's either you want to tie me down or you're not. I hate the niggas that want to do them, but then want you to be in the house and chilling and just like attending to them and their fucking needs. Wrong bitch. Right scenario, just the wrong bitch. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not your girlfriend and you haven't established that you want me to be your girlfriend, like I can say if we're working towards a relationship with each other and we're in the first couple months, I'm just not your girlfriend right now. But like a year in and you already did ask me to be your girlfriend, bitch, I just know I'm out here doing me. Don't even worry about Big Mama. Because Big Mama is doing her. And the rest of the ladies should be doing the same. I hate the girls that sit around and just be like, well, you know, he don't have to ask me because I'm already his girlfriend. Like, he calls me bae, he calls me this. Girl, you was not his girlfriend. Unless he asks you, you are not his girlfriend. And I don't care if y'all think it's childish for somebody to ask you that. I just feel like if you want to be in a serious relationship with me, you're going to have to ask me to be your girlfriend. And then when the time comes, you're going to have to ask me to be your wife. Because I'm not going to be anybody's girlfriend for more than 5 years. After 5 years, it's like, where's the ring? If the ring ain't on my finger, if you're not or at the store shopping for one, what are we doing? And I'm really going to ask you, like, where are we going with this? Where's we going with this? Because I don't like to have my time wasted. And I'm not out here to waste yours. And if we're going to be playing, you know, that role, if we're going to be playing the role of we can do whatever we want and it don't matter, just know that don't have your feelings wrapped up in shit. Because like I said, I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius. And I feel like that says a lot in itself. Like, yeah. It's either we going to be serious or we about to play. And I'm going to always have my way. In either situation. Like, if we're going to be serious, you know, you're going to tend to the things that I want you to tend to. And if you want to play games and be a fuckboy and have other bitches, just know I'm going to have my way too. Either way, I'm going to have my way. Okay? So, yeah. Also, if you're going to fuck other people, I feel like we should be giving each other a heads up. Like, yeah, I'm fucking this other person. And so yeah, like don't try to finesse the situation, you know, thinking that you about to be fucking other girls and I'm just sitting here with cobwebs on my coochie. Cause 9 times out of 10 when a nigga is fucking other girls and he don't got no money, I feel like it's no way he can satisfy you. Half these niggas don't even know how to satisfy you when they being faithful. Then he trying to fuck 2 girls and trying to be sneaky and shit. Like, every girl knows when a nigga is doing wrong. And if you sit here and play like you don't know and like it was really no signs, then if there was no signs, then he must have had money. Because I feel like that's the only two other things that satisfy a woman. It's like if you fucking the shit out of her or you're paying the bills and you're protecting her in that way. Like she has that financial stability and she's just not complaining about the lack of affection because you have money. Like I'm telling you, I don't care what anybody says. It's either the dick is bomb or the money is good. And it's no, and other than that, the girls is gonna be on your top complaining and just not fucking satisfied. The dick either gotta be bomb as fuck, like you fucking the shit out of me, and I'm just like on QT because I'm like, damn. Or that financial stability. The bills is paid. You take me shopping, my hair, my nails is done. Everything is good. You know, like I don't have to pay for shit. The money that I make is mine. I'm good. Then, you know, those are the two times that a woman will shut the fuck up. I promise you. Those are the only two times that a woman will shut the fuck up. And otherwise, it's just like, we won't be complaining. So this is the last part of this. Have y'all ever got caught up, or have y'all ever got caught up, or have y'all ever got popped up on, or have you ever did the popping up on in the catching up, or whatever you want to, however you want to say it? Whew, do I want to tell my story? Do I want to tell my fucking story? Do I want to tell my story, y'all? I don't know if I want to tell it on here. I have done the popping up and I have got the caught up. I can tell the caught up story because I don't give a fuck at this point. I don't give a fuck at this point. So, like, I was with a nigga for like a year and some months. This was like the nigga that I loved down, y'all. And he just wasn't, like, it was just like problems we was having. And he just, nothing was going right with us. So I ended up letting another nigga stay with me, but it wasn't like that. Like, I promised to God, like, right now on God. That's my left hand. Right here. I did not like that nigga. Like, I honestly wanted him. It was the worst mistake I ever made letting that nigga live with me. Let me say that. And I wanted him to get the fuck out. But in the meantime, in the between time, I would see my main guy, like the guy that I really loved. We just wasn't working out, but I would still see him here and there. And we would go places and we would just have a good time. He would pick me up at work and everything, y'all. So one day he dropped me off. And he saw that the nigga was sitting on my patio. And he was just like, how the fuck? Who the fuck? I have never been in your house. Why the fuck is he there? And I just was like, what are you talking about? Like, I was trying to play dumb as shit. Then the next day, he ended up, bam, bam, bam. Next minute, we wake up, we was hot as shit. Me and the nigga, we had a whole, like, we smoked hella bus that night. The nigga that was living with me. And we had painted, and we was doing hella shit. I had cooked everything. Like, we had a good-ass night. And then all I said, bow, 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 bow. Kicking my door in, scratching on my door. Like, that nigga really tried to bust in my shit. I had to get a restraining order on him after that, and I was really sad about it, but I just couldn't have that type of energy at my house, but it really was my fault, and I really was playing bent. I really played bent for like a whole year, but it was like, okay, like I wanted you when I wanted you. You wasn't treating me right. We wasn't together anymore. It was like, well, what? Mind your business. But I also did the popping up one. But I don't even want to talk about the pop-up story. Because that shit was out of pocket. That shit was out of pocket. And now speaking of the out of pocket segment, let's get into it. Let's get into it. Damn. I didn't even want to talk about this one. Raw dogging and cream pieing and girls. Raw dogging and cream pieing girls. They getting mad when they get pregnant as if you didn't know the repercussions of raw sex. It's out of pocket. It's like if you don't want to have a kid, strap the fuck up or pour the fuck out. Do what you gotta do. And then also, let's not play and then asking a bitch to get an abortion. My body, my choice. Period. Alright. Going out knowing you're broke and expecting people to put up for your shit. This is a major one. It's honestly like my worst fear. Because it happened to me and my sister too many motherfucking times. I really hate when a bitch try to come out. They don't have no money. And when the check come, they sitting around looking like, what? If you don't got no money, why would you come out? Why would you come to the club? Why would you come to the restaurant? Why would you go out? Period. Stay the fuck home. If you broke, stay home. If you're broke, stay home. If you're broke, get a motherfucking job. Why the fuck would you do that? I could see if I said, come, I'm gonna pay for you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Like, I would do that for a friend. But it was bitches that we didn't even fucking know. Went out with a group of people and they brought their friends and we didn't even know the bitches. And they like, oh, I only got this. Y'all don't know how many times me and my sister have put up for other people. And I don't mean no $100 extra. I mean at least $300. Me and her put up extra just to be like, fucking like we want to go home. And it's really embarrassing. I hate when it's at a restaurant and the waiter sitting here like, it's a table full of broke bitches and they don't want pack. That don't have shit to do with me. If we can't split the check, then me and my sister need to sit at another table and y'all can have your shit. We'll talk to y'all from across the table, because at this point, I'm so tired of paying for broke ass bitches. That shit is mad annoying. It's like pay or go home. If you don't have no money to go out, why are you outside? Bummy ass activity. I'm so tired of bums, yo. That's why I moved out here. Like, I haven't been around no bums since I moved out here. I'm so tired of bums. I hate bummy ass activity. I hate people who want to just have a good time on other people's funds. You knew you was broke when you came out. Why did you come? And then it was like, even one time, and I'm sorry, auntie, but one time one of my aunts had a fucking dinner party, and everybody was supposed to wear all black or like wear mostly black. And the bitch came with some jeans on and this ugly ass jacket, and they didn't want to pay for her food. And all she got was fucking fried chicken. She didn't even get a drink. I hate the bitches that's like, give me a sweet tea, give me a Coke. It's a difference if you don't drink, but that just shows me that you're broke. We came here to have a good time. This is gonna be the last out of pocket topic. Except for a threesome, you don't have enough stamina nor dick to please one girl, yet alone two. And that's a lot of you niggas. Y'all niggas get in a relationship and be like, can we have a threesome? Can we have a threesome? Nigga, you not even fucking me right. You not even eating me right. Eat me right. Learn how to eat me. Learn how to make me come. Then maybe we could think about a threesome. How about that? Learn how to fuck me, and then maybe we can think about a threesome. Y'all be giving the bare minimum ass dick and then want to involve another bitch. You think I want that bitch to see what I got going on at home? How I'm miserable in the fucking bed? You think I want that bitch to see that? Learn how to eat me. Learn how to fuck me. And then maybe we could talk about it. Because right now, it's not giving threesome. It's giving why the fuck I'm even fucking you. And that be a lot of y'all niggas. And on that note, pinkies up, bitch. Like every other episode, pinkies is motherfucking up. 16. I hate a, can we get a threesome? Ass nigga. No. Or better yet, yeah, we can have a threesome. I'ma find a nigga. I could find a nigga. Quick. You wanna have a threesome, alright? I'm gonna give you a threesome. I'm gonna give you a threesome. We gonna add another person, alright? Okay, so now let's get into the Nacho Advisor segment of the show. So everybody knows that I changed the email. The email is now nachoadvisor, NACHOADVISOR @gmail.com. Nachoadvisor@gmail.com. You guys can send in your emails. Right now, the only emails I'm getting is Reddit. But like, send in your fucking shit. Send in the emails. What are you waiting for? Alright, so as usual, I didn't print out the story. I'm gonna read it off my laptop. Ooh, this is perfect. Am I the asshole? Am I the asshole for saying my fiance doesn't do anything during sex? Ooh. I mean, let's get into it. I feel like I could have maybe been an asshole had I been the one to bring it up, but I wasn't. So if he brought it up, he could be the asshole, but he didn't bring it up. She brought it up. We were laying in bed and she randomly said we barely have sex anymore. So I just said the truth and said, yeah, it's because you don't do anything. You just lay there, you won't dirty talk, you won't make any sexy faces, you don't do anything to enhance my experience. That does make me sound like a dick, but it's true. She's basically a sex doll. She just lays there, and I can flip her if I want. So I usually figure, why do a whole body workout having sex, then extra work before or after to help her come, where I could just use my hand? And it's not for a lack of trying. I have practically begged her to do this stuff, but she says it's too embarrassing and riding is too much work. I don't understand the girls who say riding is too much work. Cause I'ma ride you like a rodeo. Hood tie like a rodeo. Cowgirl like a rodeo. Like, riding is fun to me. I love to ride, so I'm not one of those to complain about riding. I don't understand what be so hard about it. All you have to do, ladies, is if you're on top, put them feet, hold your feet like, I'm going to show y'all how to have the feet. Have the feet like this, point it out, and it'll give you more oomph. Like, you can actually like, pow, 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 pow. Instead of you just trying to ride that dick like, pow, 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 ride it. Make that nigga come. Now, to clarify, I've always been down to make her come, and I've always do what she asks, with boob sucking, pussy playing, etc. I just don't really do sex that often anymore. Edit. Wow, it's insane how many of you have the opinion of girls shouldn't have to put any effort into sex at all. What? I don't feel that way. I feel like when only one person puts in the effort, the sex is always weak. And if I only put in a little bit of effort, it's because I'm probably bothered about something. But 9 times out of 10, but my boyfriend is like very, very, very sexual. So he just be trying to do a whole bunch of shit in the cooch. Which I don't mind, but sometimes, this is the only thing I have a problem with as far as sex. I hate casual sex. Not casual sex, I'm sorry. I hate routine sex. I hate sex that is like, I already know what's going to happen. Or you come home and it's late and then I'm already tired. I'm really lazy. I'm just tired. I've just been doing so much stuff all day, like cooking and cleaning and just doing shit. And now you're horny. It's like, come on, be for real. But when I'm in a mood, fuck the shit out of me. Period. Okay, we're on to the second story. I followed my gut about my husband and his phone. Ooh, like, I've never went into a nigga's phone until I met my boyfriend, and it wasn't about no cheating shit. It was just like, he had a female best friend, and I was not fucking with her at all. It was like, I don't mind a nigga have a female best friend. I really don't mind it. But if you're on the phone with him and you know I'm right here, speak. You know what I'm saying? It was like she didn't want to talk to me, and like she low-key liked him. And the only reason why she wasn't a problem is because they never seen each other in person. Isn't that corny as shit? And then she lived in a different state. So she really wasn't a problem. This bitch lived in Tennessee. He lived in Maryland. But it was the fact that like she would call and be whining like, oh my God, my rent is due and I don't know what I'm going to do. And like he would fall for it every time. And because the work that he does, he can afford to help a bitch out, and she knew that, and she would be taking advantage, and I just didn't fuck with that shit. But that's the reason why I went to the phone. But I feel like when you go through a nigga phone, you're gonna automatically lose fucking weight, and it's just not a safe call. It's just not a safe call. So unless you want your heart to be broken, bitch, stop going through this nigga phone. Let's get into it. I followed my gut and now I'm livid. My husband and I have been married for 11 years. Oh my God. Yes, 31 female, no snooping through my husband's 38 male phone is a breach of his trust, but I did it anyway. This happened about 5 minutes ago. She went through that phone. She was so mad. She was like, let me get on Reddit. She was like, fuck this nigga. My husband went to hang out with the neighbor who was a male and is married for a while. I had a gut feeling to snoop through his phone, and what I found was informative, infuriating, and heartbreaking. He is flirting with an old coworker who he told me not to worry about. They always say not to worry about them. Of course, you should be worried, bitch. Always worried about the bitch that they say not to worry about. I just feel like if you want to have a female friend or you want to be cool with a female, introduce us. That's how you keep your woman secure and not questioning. I don't like you have a female friend, but you don't want y'all to have any, relationships. Why can't I meet her? Why can't we all be friends? Why can't we all be cool? What's up with that? I just feel like if you don't want your female friend to be cool with your girlfriend or your wife, then it's a reason why. And what was the reason? Yeah, I remember when Cardi B was on, what was that, Love and Hip Hop? And she was pissed off. She was trying to figure out why them bitches didn't like her. And she was just like, what was the reason? What was the reason why you don't want your homegirl and your fucking wife to know each other? What's the reason, bitch? Bring her over here. Let me talk to her. Let me see how y'all interact. Let's all hang out. Let's all go out. Or matter of fact, let me talk to her man. Let me talk to her husband. Since we like talking to other people's niggas, you want to fuck with her, I'm going to fuck with her husband. Fuck wrong with you. Has an account on an old friend finder. Okay, so let me read that back. He is flirting with an old coworker who he told me not to worry about. Has an account on adult friend finder and has been texting another woman, making what seems to be plans to meet up as well, and sending her explicit pictures of himself, sending pictures of that dick. So, and not to be this girl, but they must not be fucking that often, and when they fucking, it must not be that good. Cause why you want to talk to other girls? I don't know. We've been married for 11 years, and 11 years of a marriage, I feel like shit can definitely get boring. So spice that shit up. He is still next door. I don't know what to do. I took pictures of all the crap I found on his phone in case I need it later for legal reasons. Oh, she about to leave. However, I'm wondering, should I confront him or play stupid and see how far it all escalates? Any advice or words of encouragement would be very appreciated and is kind if needed. Let me see what the comments say. Play dumb. Do not show your hand. Stop putting money away to move out. They're married. Do this, and the court sees it as high money and can screw her over later. Not if he don't know. Fuck. What he don't know won't hurt him, and what she don't know won't hurt her. So she's in a sticky situation. She's in a very sticky situation. I feel like she should play dumb for a little bit. And then, I don't know. I don't want to. Let's play devil's advocate. She can either play dumb right now and then be like, bitch, I already know everything, and then post all the shit, like, show him all the shit she got. Or she could wait till he walk in that motherfucking house and like, yeah, I was already feeling some type of way, and now you just showed me. This one, we're going to read it anyway. We're going to do 3 stories because the other 2 were very short. I don't know what she should do. What y'all think sis should do? Y'all think sis should tell her husband, like, yeah, I went through your phone and I know everything, bitch, and I'm leaving? Or, I guess it depends on what her financial situation is right now. Like, can she afford to live alone? Because if you can afford to live alone, bitch, go. Or you could tell him how you feel. You can make him do everything you've been wanting him to do. Play the game, sis. Or you can go fuck with somebody else behind his back. It's a couple options, for real. You want to do the mature thing, or you can say it and then you can just either make him block her and then be like, yeah, you going to do everything I want you to do, nigga, till you die. Or you could or you could confront him and be like, yeah, I already went through your phone, I'm leaving. Or you could stay and you could do you. And then y'all can have a crazy ass, dumb ass relationship for the rest of your lives. It's up to you. Okay. I, 35 female, discovered my husband's 38 male infidelity in his double life thanks to a post on Facebook. Ooh. My husband and I have been married for 10 years and have 2 children together. He travels often. I also want to say that about 8 8 months ago, I discovered that I was infected with an incurable STD. He blamed me for this, saying that I was the unfaithful one. Nigga, he probably already been knew about that shit. Well, I was browsing Facebook in a mother's group. In that group, it is for help with children to ask for donations, share experiences, and means. A mother shared that she would give her husband a laxative tea so he wouldn't go to a soccer game the next day. It was all mockery and laughter in the comments of the post and telling her to update the result. I'm a person who likes to read the comments. Unfortunately, I saw a profile that had a photo of a woman with my husband. I started watching and apparently, hold on, I scrolled too far. Apparently, they got married civilly. I hope I said that right. My husband created another profile but has a different name and surname. I think that child has his false last name because she uploaded a post when she went to register the child's birth certificate and placed the full name there as if she were proud of it. I posted it in the same group now that they give the option to post anonymously. Several gave advice and deduced that possibly the other lady didn't know because of what she shared on her profile. That could be true. I wrote her and she was surprised that the bitch didn't know that he was married. Oh, I wrote her and was surprised that the bitch didn't know that he was married. They have been married for 2 years and their baby is approximately 14 months old. Although they are not technically married, their marriage is not valid. I hired a lawyer, I took all the evidence, and I am in the divorce process. Since when I complained he preferred her, he left the house to live with her. Besides, he refuses to give alimony, claiming that he has another child to support, and that if he has to give alimony to my children, he will seek the minimum payment, even if he has to quit his job. That's some broke nigga shit. How do I proceed with my life? I think I feel very limited and rebuilt in my life because of the STD and my children. Sorry for my English. I am not American. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me read the comments. Leave the alimony and child support up to the lawyers and the judge. Just tell your lawyer what he said about quitting his job to avoid child support. That one, because I be watching divorce court and I be watching like paternity court, autumn courts where they be talking about, oh, she is taking all my checks and I'm about to quit my job. And the lawyer and the judge be like, okay, quit that job and you still gonna have to pay. And if you don't pay, you going to jail. Go to jail, nigga. You nasty as fuck anyway. Why would you give her an incurable STD and then try to blame it on her knowing you fucking with that other bitch? Now you got another kid with that other bitch. So who knows what they got in the kid got. He's a fucked up individual for that one. Yeah, she did the right thing. I'm glad she divorced him. I'm glad she decided to take the high route and not try to fight with him and fight with the girl. She's getting her divorce as she deserves. And I'm happy for her. And I hope that she's able to heal and go to a therapist. Okay, now let's get into the last segment of the day. We are now at 38 minutes, so let's get into the last segment of the day. The last segment of the day is the question of the day, of course. And can we talk about one thing? Because I usually talk about music because I love music. But did y'all hear the Lola Brooke and what's his name? It's not Brent Faiyaz. Bryson Tiller song. If y'all haven't heard it, I don't know the name of it right now. I just been hearing clips of it from Instagram and what is it? TikTok. Y'all, go listen to that song. It's so good. I'm so proud of Lola. First of all, I just want a rough neck nigga with the tongue. He just want to semi-automatic with the drum. It's just like, yes. And now she's making like love songs and this. I'm so proud of her. I'm really proud of her. She came out. She's doing her thing. And I think she's a phenomenal artist. She's so cute and little. That is somebody that I would love to have on the show, like, in due time when I get my ranks up or whatever, when I get my shit up. I would love to have Lola Brooks on the show. I've watched other interviews with her, and she's so fucking cute. Like, she's just a cutie. But the last segment of the day is the question of the day. And I promise to leave y'all off with a question every single day, every single show. It could be meaningful or it could be silly. But because we talked about cheaters today, I want to know, if someone cheated on you, could you wholeheartedly forgive and stay? Could you forget them and could you stay with them? Comment below. Do you think that people change? Do you think that once a cheater, always a cheater? Or do you think that some people actually make mistakes and that they can change? Also, so let me know about that in the comments. But I feel like a lot of people say that they forgive and they forget but every time that it's an argument come up or every time something happens, they going down their nigga throat. Did you really forgive and forget, or is it just really just sitting right here on your chest and you just trying to figure out how to go about staying with this person because you genuinely love them? It sucks when you love somebody so much and then they fuck up, because it's just like, what went wrong? Like, what happened? What went wrong with us? Why is it that we feel like we can't talk to the people that we're in love with? Why is it that we feel like instead of y'all going out and cheating, y'all can't just say like, I'm not satisfied here, and then we start practicing different things? Because that's one thing I always say to my boyfriend, like, if you feel like you're not happy in one area, that's why I always had these conversations with him. It's like, if you're not happy, and I really think I had these conversations from past trauma of dealing with other guys. Because while yeah, I do play my role and I will like do you how you doing me. For the most part, like if we're in a serious relationship, I'm in love with you. And I really be trying to figure out like, if we're supposed to be best friends and we had this close ass relationship, why can't we talk? Why can't we settle our feelings? Why can't we discuss how we feel and discuss the sex and discuss that, yeah, it's not going the way you want it to go, and tell me what I can do so I can change? Why just sit up here and just go the extra mile of making me feel like shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't you just tell me that? Because then once it's too far gone and we're done, and then you finally feel like you want to talk about it, y'all always want to talk about how y'all was feeling at the time. But it's like, talk to me now. Don't wait until months later for me to feel like I don't give a fuck anymore, for you to say, like, this is how I was feeling. I was feeling like I was at a place where I just wasn't in love with you. I was hurt. I wanted more. The sex wasn't this. Tell me today. Tell me the day we fucked. Tell me how you feel right now. So that way, and months later, we don't have to be discussing this. Because if I'm somebody that you really value, that you really feel like you want to be with, that you really feel like you love, and we're besties, then we should be able to talk about these things. And honestly, for me, I feel like once you cheat, even if I stay for a little bit, I'm never really there. And I feel like a lot of women, we leave before, we're mentally gone before we leave. So while we're still in a relationship with the guys, we're not in the relationship. We're not in it. It's like we don't really care what happens after that. We're just here. Physically I'm with you, but mentally I'm gone. And then once you just give me a reason to actually leave, that's when it just all falls apart. And the guys be thinking like, damn, like what the hell? I thought we was doing good. No, you thought we was doing good because you saw me every day. Physically, I'm here, but you should have known from the short responses and the fact that I don't want to fuck you the same way. And when we do fuck, it ain't bullshit and shit like that. It's just like, niggas be really breaking girls' hearts, and I'm not here to just side with the women, because like I say every show, women be doing their big ones too, but I do feel like it be a lot of guys that be breaking the good girls' hearts, and then they be sitting here trying to figure out how can they win her back, but it's just like, it's already done. You fucked up and it's done now, and now I don't know what to say. So you guys let me know. Do you think that people change? Do you think once a cheater, always a cheater? And could you stay with somebody and actually forgive and forget without, going back and saying, well, you did this, you did that, and I'm not over it, every time it's an argument. Let me know what you think. Anyway, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you guys so much. Bye.